I think he's just the cutest little potato in the shed. Like this, oh lord. Honestly, I kind of get this one. I didn't see it at first, I will admit. And this probably isn't the best pic of him because like on my screen it looks almost pitch black, just teeth and eyes. But like when you think about it, he was very respectful towards Mulan. I love that he has like a whole eco fights thing. And he's not a hideous villain. Not that Disney tends to make hideous air quote villains, but they do usually make them like on the less visually appealing side. Tai Lung! I don't think this is a crazy hear me out, but I can't understand it myself only because of his voice. Like, after you submitted him to the hear me out thing, I went back and watched Kung Fu Panda and I was like, okay, let me just watch it again, you know, get the good vibes. His voice has like a twang to it.
Who are you?
Which is cool, but I feel like it doesn't fit his character. That's just me though. Hades from Hercules. I think in the movie, the Hercules movie, he had a lot of charisma and he was funny. Like his reactions and stuff to what Megara and Hercules are doing was so funny. In Spanish, his voice is really good. Who, Tai Lung's or Hercules? Or both, actually. That would be interesting. A lot of people just sound better in Spanish. Like Spanish, when spoken by the right voice, it sounds really good. I can't remember the exact plot of the Hercules movie. I think he was just trying to kill a kid after he failed and he tried to use Meg, but that didn't work. Either way, he was like very charismatic and that's definitely what's carrying the character for me because I'm not messing with the whole fiery hairstyle. It's the only thing I can't do. Sebek. This was the green one. Apollo's gonna hate me. I can't remember whose villain Disney kid he was. He's green, and I can't think of any Disney villain that's green. Let's see. Maleficent is like purple. Ursula is also purple. Oh, kind of unrelated, but I'm surprised no one put, what's her name? Eris from that one movie in here. Long black hair, purple dress. She's supposed to be like the goddess of discord. I cannot remember the movie's name for the life of me, but she would have done great. Yeah, let me actually Google it and see whose kid he is. Nocturnal Fey mother and a magicless human father. Okay, so he doesn't have like a big villains as parents. The photo that that Apollo sent of his mom was super cute though. I love the art on that. So we're gonna put you right here. And then we have Blade from Honkai Star Rail. I was a little confused when Mal sent this because despite not playing a Honkai Star Rail, I was kind of under the assumption that he was this dark, like brooding, quiet villain, and that's kind of it. And then this thing was talking about some laughter, reignite the past glory of laughter. Like, I'm lost. Maybe I should start playing the game and actually make sense of it, but I had no idea, or I have no idea what he's supposed to be character-wise. But I love the design. And even though I don't think this is his main one, I think it's still pretty cool. And now I go to the Discord and start downloading all the other pictures. That is so amusing. Here is L from Death Note. This is one of mine. I think he's just the cutest little potato in the shed. Like he's a very smart one, which is always great. And he likes eating cake and I like cake too. You know, I have a serious sugar tooth. And yeah, honestly, I'm very mad. Spoiler alert. All right, if you don't want to hear it, just go ahead and mute me. I'll give it a second. Okay, he does die, I think halfway through the show. And in the second half, they like introduce this new character, or two new characters that are supposed to be L's, like one of his proteges, there we go. But honestly, I don't think they really messed with L like that. They couldn't stand him for real. Or at least the one in yellow couldn't. But I think L is great. Very cutie patootie. So he's gonna go right here on tier 2. Cruz Ramirez and Aunt Fanny. Love. I think it's pretty obvious why she was put on Hear Me Out cake. She has a beautiful face, like obviously. Senator Armstrong. I can't help but feel like he's from, like I know he's not from one of the Resident Evil games, but he reminds me of the Nemesis character from Resident Evil, or he looks like he would be in a Bayonetta franchise. Like they all have this very similar art style, and I don't even know what the name for it is. Then we have the entire Resident Evil 8 cast. Even though this photo is only Lady D and her daughters, just pretend like all the 4 of the villains are here. And 5 if you include the winged lady. So I think that was Heisenberg was the guy with metal powers. Lady D, obviously Lady Dimitrescu. Her daughters, I'm kind of gonna put under an umbrella with her because I didn't see their faces that well. Then there was the doll lady, or the one controlling the doll, and the slime monster guy. I don't think that's how he started out. I think as he played the game, he turned into like a sludge monster, despite that he was one of the villains. And honestly, I'm kind of messing with Heisenberg and Lady Dimitrescu. Couldn't care too much for the daughters because, you know, they cool and all, but they all look the same to me. I think they're supposed to be triplets actually, so that's probably why we didn't see too much of their faces, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. We love 8-foot woman and the rest of the cast, I guess. So we're gonna add all of them and consolidate them into this one picture, and hopefully that does them some justice. This, oh lord, the buff to pale guy, this was the head to muscle ratio I'm talking about. He's not even that muscular compared to this guy. Like, he's really not all that, but the ratio, like his tiny head, oh, I'm sorry, it's just like, it's getting to me. And I know they added this as a joke, but what in the world? Oh, we're gonna put him on the cake, but I can't see this as a hear me out. I'm low-key judging you if you mess with this one. Let's see. And then we have Leandro. Am I right? Leandro? I think that was it. It's pretty cool. He's got dark hair. I see you were listening to me, Misa. Almost jet black hair. I think it's just a little slutty from the photo, or like shiny. Looks good in blue. This is nice. Another soccer player. The only thing that's getting me is the ears. I feel like I'm seeing a whole lot of ear and not enough face. For real. Like, the ratio is like super small. That's a really big cake. I was low-key so surprised we'd fill up like 3 whole tiers, but we've still got some room. We got like 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6-ish spots, but we got everybody. And honestly, I feel like a lot of these are pretty valid. Like, they're not crazy hear me outs. The wildest ones, in my opinion, was this ninja guy right here. Rolo, obviously this dude. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, what? How do you react to that information? Aunt Fanny isn't crazy, but it's so wild that she wasn't put in here first. Who else? Who else is like a super crazy hear me out? That's kind of it. I mean, Cruz is a car, but N doesn't really put a whole lot of hear me outs in here. So like, I'll let it slide. It's not wild. And then what else? If we're talking about the Resident Evil cast, I think the sludge guy was the only strange character. He was very clingy. I don't know if we or anyone has seen the game in that part where you defeat him as a boss. At that point, he's like very clingy and it's almost annoying. I feel bad for saying it because I think he's supposed to be like on the younger side, like kind of immature as a boss.